Hello and welcome to ThePrint. I am Aamaan, and in a great speeches series today, we look at Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru's address to the nation on 19 November 1962. This speech was delivered in Hindi during the 1962 India-China War. China had launched an offensive across India's northeastern borders and captured strategic positions in what is now Arunachal Pradesh, and Chinese troops were advancing deeper into Indian territory. There was fear and uncertainty about whether India could defend itself against the Chinese onslaught. So, why revisit this speech now? During a recent Lok Sabha session, Home Minister Amit Shah claimed that during the 1962 war with China, then PM Nehru had bid goodbye to Assam in a speech on Akashvani. Nehru's speech has been interpreted by some as giving up the territory to Chinese forces. This political controversy makes it essential to examine what he actually said. Nehru began his broadcast by acknowledging the military disasters that had befallen Indian forces. He said, "Nearly a month ago, I spoke to you on the radio and told you of the Chinese invasion of India. Now today, I have to tell you of further setbacks, which have occurred in the last 2 or 3 days and even today. Huge Chinese armies have been marching in the northern part of the northeast frontier agency, and we have suffered reverses at Belong on the Sela Bridge, and today Bombdilla, a small town in NEFA, has also fallen." End quote. Rather than abandoning Assam, Nehru specifically addressed the people of the state and promised protection and support. He said, "Now what has happened is very serious and very saddening to us, and I can well understand what our friends in Assam must be feeling, because all of this is happening on their doorstep, one might say. I want to tell them that we feel very much for them and that we shall help them to the utmost of our ability." End quote. The Prime Minister then made an unequivocal pledge to the people of Assam and the nation, declaring that India would fight until victory was achieved. He said, "I want to take a pledge to them, here and now, that we shall see this matter to the end, and the end will have to be victory for India. We are not going to tolerate this kind of invasion of India by any foreign country. This is the first war of independent India to maintain her independence, and India is not going to lose this war, however long it lasts, and whatever harm it may do us meanwhile." End quote. Nehru specifically reassured the people of Assam that despite the military setbacks, India's resolve remained unshaken. He said, "I want to send my greetings to the people of Assam, especially to the people of NEFA, and to the rest of India, and to tell them that we must not get worried about this. Sad we must be, but we must train ourselves and steel ourselves to meet all these reverses and to even make our determination still firmer to do all that we can to repel and throw out the invader from India." End quote. The Prime Minister rejected any possibility of negotiating with China from a position of weakness, declaring India's intention to fight until complete victory. He said, "We shall not be content until that invader goes out of India or is pushed out. We shall not accept any terms that he may offer because he may think that we are a little frightened by some setbacks. I want to make that clear to all of you, and more especially to our countrymen in Assam, to whom our heart goes out at this moment." End quote. Nehru acknowledged the public's patriotic response to the crisis while preparing them for the long struggle ahead. He said, "There has been a great deal of expression of determination in India, great enthusiasm, which has heartened us. People, even the very poor, have contributed to our funds, defense funds. We shall carry out this fight, which has been thrust upon us, to the end, and that end is going to be victory for us, whatever in between there might be." End quote. The Prime Minister placed the conflict in a broader international context, condemning Chinese aggression as a threat not just to India, but to the entire world. He said, "This menace is not about Assam or Ladakh or of India only. It is a menace for Asia and a menace for the entire world. We see the grossest form of imperialism functioning here across our borders in India. Now we see this so-called anti-imperialist country itself becoming an imperialist of the worst kind and committing aggression and invading a friendly country without rhyme or reason." End quote. Nehru concluded by acknowledging international support and calling for national unity in what he described as a fight for survival. He said, "I would like to say that we are grateful for the speedy help that came to us from our friendly countries abroad, especially from the United States and the United Kingdom. We are going ahead whatever happens, with a firm conviction of the rightness of a cause and that success and victory will be ours." End quote. Nehru's statement, "My heart goes out to the people of Assam at this hour," was interpreted by opponents as the PM having abandoned Assam to the mercy of Chinese. However, A reading of the full speech reveals not abandonment, but a leader trying to rally a nation during its darkest hour, offering both honesty about military defeats and unwavering commitment to ultimate victory. Thank you for joining us on Great Speeches. For more from The Print, become a subscriber at theprint.in/subscribe. I'm Aamaan in Delhi.